Hello YouTube. You find us, the three of us anyway. There's Eddie Mack, there's Big Martin, and here's me. We are having an overnighter down at Big Martin's permission, and it is an absolute glorious day. The weather is absolutely superb. It is roasting. We're just sitting and chilling before we get our setup. So I'm out in the hammock. I'll give you a view of the setup when I've got that done and sorted, and I'll walk you through that. We've got Mr. Baldrick with us as well. He's running around somewhere. Mr. Baldrick! Baldrick! Oh, there he is. I won't mention what nearly happened, just in case it comes back and it bites me on the bum.
And who's got the Gaylord title?
I haven't got the Gaylord title. It's only Gaylord if it belongs to me, and as I've already expressed, it doesn't.
You've got deniability, mate. That's death row, death row. Digging deeper, Gary. You're digging deeper. Give me prayers. Here's this.
Right, okay. The only way that I'm ever going to get rid of this is if I actually introduce you to my son and he can actually own up to owning it, because it's his. He's a SpongeBob fanatic.
No. In possession of, mate. In possession.
Oh, you're the possession's name cancer alone, but you have it.
Oh, fucking hell. This is what happens when you share a car with your son. You end up getting called Gaylord because you own a SpongeBob lunchbox. Oh dear. Right, I'll bring you back when I've got set up and we'll figure it all out. Right, I'll bring you back. Here we are back again at YouTube. There's our setups. So we've got my setup here, which is, you've all seen my one before. You right there, Baldy? You at home? You've seen it. All it is basically is my DD tarp, frontline hammock, DD under blanket. I haven't gone with the Polish Army sleep mat purely and simply because it's about 15 stone and it's too hot to walk it about. So I've just got my inflatable X-Ped mat there. So I should be well insulated. Just my ordinary mummy type bag. Just bits and pieces in there. We've got Martin's impressive setup just over there. I'll take you through. He's got a lovely... What size tarp is that, Mark?
Right.
What size tarp is that? Is that the 4.5 by 3, is it?
Yeah, 3 or 4.5 or something.
Yeah, same, what, XL?
Yeah.
Yeah, the XL tarp.
Yeah.
So it's just the same as mine, but
yeah, 4.5 bag.
I like that colour, I think. I prefer that to the green, actually.
Oh, it's not too bad, like. I got it for a while now. He bought me for my birthday. About 2 years ago.
What is this? The that's the Mack type TP,
yeah.
Is it? Tarpy?
That's the tarp pant. Yeah.
Tarpy?
Tarp pant.
I'll tell you what, it looks absolutely fantastic in there, doesn't it?
There's plenty of room in there. No, you wouldn't be surprised.
Really. I was always put off by that, you know, that central pole that goes in the middle.
Yeah, that's the sort of once you're in there, mate. That's all right. And I'll tell you something else. Like he says, only got to be 1.3 meters.
Yeah.
It, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It keeps the rain and everything out.
Yes, mate. And with that tarp as well, you've got no chance, have you?
Without the tarp, you're all right. But Mack's going to make me a door for it, aren't you, Mack?
Door?
The wee clip-on door.
Could be done, mate, yeah.
Because when you get time right, you know what I mean, I'll pay you for it, no.
No, you want to insult me. No, do you know what I mean? The thing is, what I did, mate, was make a floor for it. And that floor, in really inclement weather, which it kind of done because you know, you're the other side of the pole.
Yeah.
It's because I think you've probably got that too wide. It could be a bit taller, mate. That can then just clip on the inside and actually be your door, if that makes sense.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you know me, if you don't want to use that floor door, turns into a hammock.
Yeah.
It's multi-purpose stuff again, isn't it?
I can do it, you know,
And
I can do that. I can just clip one of them on the front of it. Yeah, it's just as easy. You know?
Mr. Tightwad has brought along
Well,
a rather smart-looking bivvy.
that's the Scorpion 3, mate.
As you can see, we've got Mr. Baldrick, so he's staying with us. So obviously we need something that we can zip in to keep him safe.
It's more than my life's worth. That's my missus. What did my missus say?
Yeah, we had the gypsies as soon as I turned up this morning. She said, "You're taking the dog overnight?" I went, "Yep." She said, "If you lose him, don't even bother thinking about coming back home."
Yeah, she was quite...
And yeah, I mean, I don't know Rosina all that really well, but she's a lovely woman, but I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her. He's loving it in there, isn't he? He's absolutely spot on, that dog. Beautiful, beautiful. Loads of room in there, though, isn't there, for you and him?
Yes, yeah. Otherwise, I'd have just bought me, you know, my little lean-to Gore-Tex thing, mate. But don't want you running away after the badgers or whatever at night, mate.
So there's all our setups. We're all in. We just, you know, walked it all in. It was quite hot, so we just had to sit down for 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes, have a brew. And we'll do. I think we'll have another brew in a little while, and then we'll get on the outside and making some firewood. I think for later on, while we still got the light. Because Dopey Bollocks here forgot his torch. But it is a lovely little spot, really, like out of the way. And the best part about it is it's a permission, so you know you're not going to get chased off. You know, we've got all of this wood. How many acres is the wood? About an acre, 2 acres?
4 or 5 here.
But 4 or 5 acres. Oh, a lot bigger than I thought then.
Maybe a bit more because it goes right up there and right down over there. Right down the back there.
There's loads of little clearings and that like this, isn't there, where you can get. I suppose you could get another 3 or 4 people here. I suppose. Up there. Yeah, you could get. So the only downside is finding somewhere to park, isn't it?
Yeah, well, normally we could have parked in there, but keeping that over geezer right, that's where the fences are up. We could have parked in on the grass there, but I think I'll sort that out when I leave the key.
Right, well, I'll bring you back when I've got something more to show you. Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna make your nose into getting the fire going. I hope that was on video. Alright, sir?
Yep. Important things done. Bed up. Cup of tea, mate.
Priorities.
Right. Burning insect or such.
I'll tell you exactly what happens here.
It is actually an insect.
Burner here. That's fucking brilliant. Thanks, mate. Chop the bits of that. Oh, Mac got a couple of rolls, didn't you? Fucking brilliant, mate.
There's a new working good.
Oh,
Right, and like facing what you're going there, it's only 8 cup. Right, and we was around that way today. So I said, do you mind if we pop in there? So I said, no, all right. And I said, I'll be calling into this car park, and I said, I'll just sit in the car, you go around, I'll sit in the car. And then I read the notice that was right in front of me about, free parking for the first 3 hours. Right, and if you don't park, if you don't put your number in, you'll get a £60 fine. So I thought, fuck that, even while I'm sitting in the bloody car, if I don't do it, I'll get a £60 fine. So I've done all that, and I thought, oh, sorry, I might walk round and see her. And then I saw that. Right,
brilliant. Thanks, mate.
I'm going to try and make this one. Yeah,
Great minds think alike.
No, you know we're not going to get up on it. I've done it only in full. Shelters up, dead smoke, I'm ready for bed. I'm supposed to see it, isn't it?
Oh, that's like you figure it out. 4 by 4. 3 by 4.5.
I put my load as well, but I'm on about it.
Yeah, that's a big one.
If you see that picture, I've got a post. You're not getting up on me, Baldrick. No, 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 no. I said no, you're complete up on me. Baldrick, pick up. It goes in front of the make that
rims
sort
on
of
it,
square,
yeah.
and then the two ends just come down straight.
Yeah.
And I've got, you know, that
Stuff we use for a windbreak on, yeah.
so I've set that up on one side, and now it's just purchased two more.
Yeah.
Right, so it's go all the way round.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, we're going to a campsite.
Oh, you we want that, mate.
Up in, well, it's up in baldrick. It's not very far, but they allow dogs on the site, right? But it says sort of like dogs might either must find up or
Yeah.
so I thought, well, try and close that area, right? Then at least there's the dogs have got a little bit of leeway where they can.
Yeah, have a wee bit of a run there. There's a wee place up on top of there in Carlton.
What, the top?
Yeah.
4x5 by 3.
Right, you've got the bigger as well then?
It's the XL, yeah. Or is it the 4.5 and 3.5? I can't remember.
4.5 by 3.
Sorry?
4.5 by 3.
It's the XL tarp and I've got the XL hammock. Or the frontline hammock, sorry.
I've got the TD, not the TD, the 10th Wonder.
Oh, 10th Wonder, they're good, they are. I was looking at the Sargasso tarps, they look really good.
Yeah.
But expensive. Do you want this fire just for a bed of coals? Huh? Well, I can cook. I've got frying pans here and my gas and my stuff if you want to cook on that. It's not a problem. Oh, I've got loads of burgers. Yeah. I did tell everybody not to bother. I brought enough for us all.
Did you bring any butter?
Huh?
Did you bring any butter?
Butter?
Oh, for the bread.
What?
I forgot the fucking butter and all.
Do you know what I normally do? But when I looked at it from when I brought it back from Edale, somehow I must have left something with water that escaped because everything was just swimming in water.
Yeah.
And I looked at the butter and I thought, no way. I thought,
Remember that time you woke up and you needed a piece that you don't remember going for?
it did leave a funny stain in the bottom. Now we've got our own little Got our own little chopping stump now. Oh, I don't know whether that's flashing to tell me that I'm still recording or... Well, I'll bring you back Facebook anyway. Facebook, YouTube. I've got the fire going. We'll just, I think we're going to just let that cook down or melt down and get some decent coals. And then we'll get some burgers on. And we'll have our snack. I'll bring you back. Welcome back, YouTube. We're just getting to that time of night. It's now what time is it? 9:15. We've got the, as you can see, the bushcraft telly cranked up to volume 5 logs. There's Martin there. There's Mr. Mike Smith, and there's Mr. Tightwad and Mr. Baldrick. And we've all had our scran. We had burgers. I think Mike had peppered steak. Was it peppered steak?
Yep.
Peppered steak, mashed potato, and mange too.
No, not mashed potato.
Oh, boiled potato. I beg your pardon. Sorry, there is
Jersey Royals.
Jersey Royals.
Mike Smith has been eating vegetables and greens.
Jersey Royals, they were.
Jersey Royals and mange too. And Martin, myself, and Eddie, we had Fat Club burgers. And that fire looks lovely. Oh, poor little Baldrick's just not very well. He keeps. I think he's eating something grass. I think.
I think so. I don't know. But I think Martin might have said.
We're all set up and ensconced as. Still got a little bit of daylight left. I think it will be going soon. About another 45 minutes of daylight, and I think that'd be it. Half hour perhaps. Right, I'll probably bring you back in the morning if something funny happens during the night.
Are you expecting something?
I'm hoping so. I'll bring you back. Oh, morning YouTube. Oh, it's now 9:30. We've been up for a couple of hours, but as you can see, Big Martin and Mike have gone. They were up at Sparrow's fart this morning. I tell you, they were up what, about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
That time of the morning is obscene.
I think I was still dreaming of things because I woke up with something I shouldn't have done. And as you can see, that's where our fire was. Everybody that, everybody that comes out would just, operate, leave no trace. I mean, all right, I know you say leave no trace, and you can see where the nettles have been trampled down, but give that a day, and they'll be sprouted up, and you wouldn't even know we were in here. So it's a wonderful permission. Really, really lovely place, but trees and grass and all of that is wonderful, and it's great when you're doing it on your own. But I'll tell you what, you can't beat, can you, the company that. I didn't film as much as I should have done, really, but the laughs, it's just the crack, isn't it? It's just the conversations that we were having. You just forget about a camera, didn't you? It was just a cracking, overnight. I just kind of off the cuff as well, wasn't it? Really, it was like plannedlastminute.com, wasn't it? There's Baldrick. He's feeling a little bit better. He had a bit of a kennel cough, I think, yesterday. But he seems as right as a butcher. So he's officially now a bushcraft dog.
He is, mate.
He's had his first overnighter, bless him.
First poo in the woods.
First poo.
He's all fussy though, because he won't eat his dog food.
No, well, he's waiting for Bacon Bloke to make the bacon sandwiches, but we're not having any today. Although I did bring everything to make them. No one wanted anybody. No one wanted any. As I say, they were up at 4 o'clock, packing away, and they were packed by the time we got up. I got up at about 7.
No, it's, that way you can make the most of the day, mate, can't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like I say, it was lastminute.com, because I think you even, with your good lady, you took her shopping on the night before rather than on the day.
I had a proper result, yeah. But I'll tell you, it was like Sharon, they said, do you want to work? So Sharon didn't want to turn overtime down on Saturday. So rather than, because we had planned to go to Costco's and do all that on the Saturday, but plans changed, and it just meant that I had a free Saturday and free Sunday. Whoop whoop. Doesn't always happen. But I'm thankful for it, thankful for the company, and thankful just to get out, really. But I've got a busy month this month. I'm going to the preppers meet. Still trying to make inroads on Eddie to see if he can come. He's been given a pass, but he's got to work a load of stuff out, so he might not make it. But you know I'd come and pick you up if you wanted to go, mate. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, no, I would appreciate it, mate, yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to the preppers meet. I'm going to be with the Dave Outlaw and the Wilderness Bushcraft Outlaws gang. I don't know whether I'm going to go to Thursday yet. I'm hoping to, but it all depends if I can get the time off work. So it's like so I'll have to use 3 days of my holiday. That's the only problem. Come back Monday, but I don't know. I'll see. And then at the very, very last weekend in June, I'm up at Little Ropers with my good friends UK Yankee, which, as you all know, is Neil and Brandy. So we're going down to Little Ropers for a cheeky little Friday night, Saturday night, and home Sunday morning. So I'm looking forward to that. Gonna have to figure out how to use this hammock a bit better, because I set it up a bit pants. I weren't cold. In fact, I was just too warm, but I just didn't have a great night's sleep.
I did.
Yeah, it's unusual for me in an hammock. It's the best sleep. That mat, I won't be using that again. I'll keep it for if I've got to ever do ground dwelling, but I won't be putting that in my hammock again.
See, I'll sleep anywhere, and it's a gift, mate, serious. I pulled a sleeping bag over me, he jumped behind me, my legs, and just put his head on my legs. And that was it, mate. Then I woke up and he was still where he was. And that's baldrick. Did I fart in the night, baldrick?
Yeah, so we'll have a nice chilled pack down.
Yeah. No, those guys had to go because they got bits on.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go.
I haven't seen like Michael, Marty, and it's just everybody got different things
Yeah.
going on, and it's the summer, and everybody.
It was just nice how it all kind of slotted in together, wasn't it? Just
It was last minute.
Yeah.
Mate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was arranged over the phone in about 45 minutes,
quality.
which is.
Pardon me, I don't know whether you heard that.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Good job you ain't got smelly vision.
Oh, you're not guffing, are you?
It's just a little love puff from my bottom. It's about somewhere. But yeah, I'll just give you a quick pan round. Sorry? Oh, that is a stunning piece of kit. That's fantastic.
When you said how much did it cost, I went,
Well, it's as you say, it's priceless, isn't it?
Yeah, that is quality, mate. That is quality.
But that's what a great piece of kit. Really, really fantastic.
As you say, mate, it's all about people having a different skills within the little group, like.
Yep.
Because Mike is our resident electrician.
Mr. Fryers is the resident carpenter and firebug.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And well, Big Marty, he just, well, as you say, all this herbal stuff and all that, mate, he knows.
Yeah.
Proper knows it.
Yeah. Very intelligent. Yeah.
Proper knows it, you know, like. Because initially, you know, because he's such a funny bloke, it's like with the birds and all that. And then I suddenly thought, you are, and he went, oh yeah, that is. I'm not making up. And I went, you know, you know, when the first couple of times I met him,
Yeah.
right, and I went, hey, that's such a, I can't even do it, you know, the Latin name should have been. And I was like, hey, and he went, no, I'm not taking this, I'm a tweeter or whatever they call it. Right?
Twitcher.
Yeah, Twitcher. Got loads and loads of knowledge, and you see all the teachers and all that.
I'm a peeping Tom.
I'm the resident pervert. But I told you all last night, not to be repeated on cam, why I don't do electric.
Oh no, yeah,
No.
that is secret. I will take that secret to my grave.
That was a horrible 2 days of my life, mate. That was horrible.
And I know I shouldn't laugh, but I laughed all the way through. And it was a life-changing event for you. It was the funniest story I ever heard in my life.
But no, but yeah, that's why, you know, I don't do electrics, mate. Nothing more than changing vibrator back. Other than that, no, seriously. And you know why, mate? Yeah, that was. People say to me, "Oh, what's the scariest thing that happened to you when he was in the army?" And I expect guns, explosions, and all that, and it weren't, mate.
You'd have to cross my palm with a ton of silver or a couple of cans of cider before I do it. But this is a lovely little spot. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. He's lovely, him.
Since you put the cam on him, and I think
Camera shy, shouldn't be. He's too beautiful to be camera shy. Right, I'll leave you there then, YouTube. As I say, if you've got this far, thank you very much for watching. And I suppose the next video that I'll put up is of the preppers meet, if I get enough footage. As I say, I'm looking just for that, really, just as a nice social get away, and I'll probably do some filming. Try and get a little bit cobbled together and see what I can manage, and then little ropers, I'll get some footage up there. So as I say, got a busy month. What I'm doing after that, long term, I've got no idea. I shall just play it by ear. But what I'd like to do rather quickly is just thank everybody for following, liking and subscribing and all the rest of it. I've just gone past the 100 subscriber mark, which for me is a bit of a just a bit, I don't know really. I wasn't expecting 100 subscribers at all, but each and every one of you means a lot. Thank you very much for your support and for watching and for your kind comments, and and it's been great meeting some of you as well. Hopefully I'd like to meet more of you, maybe at the preppers meet or whenever, but yeah, just thank you very much, really. It means an awful lot. So I'll leave it there. I'm going to start getting gushy and a bit dopey, as I'm prone to do at times, but yeah, I'll leave it there and I'll speak to you later on. Or am I going to, I'll tell you what, no I won't, I'll show you this quick. You have a quick look at this, Mac?
yeah. Well, basically, Rich, Dawn, it was a cut backwards when I was at Shaky, which was Christmas, and Mike, certainly our electrics man, he said, oh, a bigger one, like a 352 battery and a smaller one, which is in there, mate, and so he shot them to us, which is always nice, and I appreciate that, mate. And always, anybody gives me anything, I either like make use of it or something, mate. So Mike took them and that, and just before I went to Edel, and I got a little bit of film from Edel, when it was windy.
Yeah.
Because that actually woke me up, and that's the first in forever. I've had a lot up the inside of a tent, mate. And you saw last night, it really did light up that little area.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was
yeah,
dark,
yeah, incredible.
When you open it, it just looks like a cockpit. You know what I mean? And it's got all the, shows you what the charge is and that, all that sort of kit, mate.
Let's see if I can.
Yeah. So I'll have to get you editing and that, like. But there, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a car charger there. It's got every type of car charger you could want.
Oh, gold.
You know,
Sorry, tube of you. flat by the time.
Do you edit all this out? Like
No, I'll leave it in.
Yeah.
Terrible, I can't edit.
I'll get around there at one time. In all honesty, it's got like a car charger and all the stuff you'll see in there. Two lots of USB, a 5-volt, and yeah, 1 amp or whatever. Looks like something out of a F-15 cockpit, doesn't it? Got the charger on there. Obviously USB lights when you want them on to use either of them, and the lights, which I'll show you later on, because initially when you saw that, mate, it just, you were like, oh yeah, bloody hell.
And it's really not like little neat, lightweight little packet as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it don't sort of, and well, carry this in a Bergen, mate, because as Mike said, like, you know, he's, but when you take that off, and that's all the work he's done on it, inside there is 2 lights, and you probably see them coming out.
They really, really do give you an awful lot of illumination.
Yeah, and they lit up our little area there last night, so, and inside there as well, all you need to do is all the different charging bits. There is a little bit of wire, that just gives you some length on your lights. Chargers for me, I've got them there, like my phone, my cameras and all that, and it all just fits in that nice little enclave in there. He's proper boxed it up. It's like proper professional, isn't it?
Fantastic piece of kit.
Yeah, I mean, it's not well, to say I was impressed is an understatement. And well, it's true, Mark Smith, as I've come to know him and that, but that's just pucker, mate, isn't it? It's just, you know what I mean?
Quality. And how'd you turn that off?
I was just, and obviously it's proper in a proper weatherproof and box, because they're just a civvy version of the ammo pouches.
Yeah.
I saw that and that. And then what else it does, it's sort of given me as well. Oh, that's Mr. Baldrick getting in shot. Come on, Mr. Baldrick. Is and it attaches to it. It's got a lead. Is a
solar panel.
Solar panel. And again, on a lovely sunny day, I charged that up over like 2 notches. It went up. You know, and it was just in my garden, like. But yeah, sort of I'm proper high tech now. It's unbelievable. So cheers, Mike Smith. That's the dog's what's it, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah. It's all about everybody having the different skills, and you know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, as I said, Mike Smith with Land Rover, we got some fame, and he went, oh, I need some cushions. I think he pooed himself when he found out how much some seamstress had cooked, but I went, oh, bring it here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never done it before, I worked out how to do it though, so it's all about, as you said,
everybody linking together to, you know, to, and it's a wonderful group of gents. Really, really is.
So that is just at the very top end, mate.
Yeah, that is superb. Well, useful piece of kit for anybody doing or into this kind of thing, because you know we do rely on our electric stuff, don't we?
I reckon that weighs seriously about as much as a litre of water. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, less.
Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there or thereabouts, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
next to nothing.
And
but
the
funk, that's amazing.
You
yeah.
float that down the river because it has a waterproof seal on it. It's really done.
You could get that in an outside pouch, no problem. Or at the bottom of a pack.
But I've carried that. But I mean, literally, I expect to, or I've come to expect a high standard for anything like that. But that's just
that's I really like that.
Yeah, and he won't, you know what I mean, as normal take, you know what I mean, but then, as he knows, if he needs something doing or whatever, I'll get it done for him, bless him. But that's going to see a lot of use, and already has done, mate.
That's a nice little bivvy, that, isn't it? It's a snug pack job, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the first time in the history I've ever, I won something in a raffle, mate.
Oh, you won that Camp Shaky, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was like gobsmacked. When I first,
it's the Snug Pack Scorpion 3.
Yeah, the ionosphere one, like the bivvy bag one. And then they went, I was walking back, they're like, no, it ain't. And David did Google on his phone, and we went, bloody hell. But obviously, I've not used, well, again, anything you get, you kind of use. But I wanted something that was zip up, and all I did was the net, just to stop Mr. Baldrick in case he wanted the deers come or the badgers or something like that. And he wanted to go walk about.
Wouldn't go, yeah.
But no, he went in.
You had a good night's kip in there, and a dog.
Yeah.
Kept him nice and safe.
Yeah. Cool.
And it don't take too long to put up, does it?
No, it didn't. One man put up on that, mate. And if you took the inner out of that, that's very, very light, mate. You know, the inner, which is nice, but if you just had the outer shell and the pole, very, very light, mate. I'm going to give that a bit of a look, like, you know. You don't have to have that inner in,
no.
All unclipped and that, but. Yes, I think it, I can't remember. I think
does that increase the hydrostatic? It must increase the hydrostatic head though, mustn't it, having the inner in it?
Well, think the water's going to go through the outer.
Yeah, but it won't go through the inner as well, will it? Or will it? I don't know.
Net, mate.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
Mosquito net. No, lovely bit of kit, mate. You know, absolutely top end. And like I say, it didn't take too long to put up at all. Like
Yeah, lovely material.
Yeah.
I was thinking of getting the JRC contact pivot. Just something a little bit easier to put up than that big tent that I've got.
Don't get me wrong, mate. Even though I won that in a raffle, so I could say, oh, somebody wanted to buy it. I never, you know what I mean? It's just like somebody gifted, you know.
Yeah.
That word gifted, but shooting me something. But yeah, no, that's come in very, very handy there, mate.
It does look really nice, actually. It does look like a lovely piece of kit.
It's like a TARDIS inside, I must admit.
All right, so look.
Yeah, of course it is, mate. Yeah. I didn't normally form.
Oh yeah, loads of room. Oh, you get 2 people in it, no problem.
Yeah.
And a little space out here for your kit.
Yeah. Cool, also, mate. But yeah, it's a really nice bit of kit. And I think it was, I can't remember. I know, I can remember the guy. I just can't remember his name. For donating that to the raffle on that, mate. It's a nice. Well, it's the first time in the history of mack tightwad that I won anything on a raffle, really.
All right then, YouTube. I'll leave you there, and I'll catch you on the next one. All the very best. Ta-da.